Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Alice, aka Breathing Magic, and on this channel we talk about self-development, spirituality, magic, and so much more. And today's video is about 10 ways to celebrate Imbolc. I'm going to make this a series about the Sabbats and how to celebrate them because I'm currently learning to live and work with the energy of the seasons, and I want to share what I learned with you. I see this series as my video grimoire. So if you want to learn more about the Sabbats and celebrate along with me, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you get notified when I post new videos. So what is Imbolc? Imbolc is one of the 8 Sabbats. It's a celebration of the coming of spring, new beginnings, and new life. It's celebrated by Wiccans and many witches and pagans around the world. Imbolc falls between the winter solstice and the spring solstice. It's right in the middle. Some celebrate it on February 1st, others celebrate it on February 2nd. But I like to pace myself when it comes to holiday celebrations, so I'm just gonna celebrate both days. When it comes to the origin or origins of Imbolc, many say that the word Imbolc comes from the word Imbolg, which means in the belly, like new life growing in the belly of Mother Earth. Because this is a time when signs of new life are starting to appear in nature. New leaves, new flowers, things growing from the ground. The word Oimelc, which means ewe's milk, is also often mentioned when people talk about Imbolc, because this is the beginning of the lambing season. Imbolc is also known as Brigid's Day or Candlemas. Brigid is a Celtic goddess associated with spring, the sun, the element fire, the hearth, poetry, and blacksmithing. She's also the goddess of fertility and childbirth. She warms up the earth and brings fertility and protection to people, animals, and lands. That's a basic gist of what Imbolc is about. And without further ado, here are 10 simple ways to celebrate Imbolc. Number 1. Spring cleaning. It's out with the old stagnant energies and in with the new refreshing energies. It's getting rid of things that no longer serve you so you can make space for things you do want in your life. And spring cleaning isn't just about your physical environment. It can also be about other areas of your life, like relationships, your relationship with yourself, your relationships with others. And this is a good time to reassess those relationships. Think about whether or not it's time to let go, to end the relationship, or resolve some sort of issue or conflict you have with yourself or others, like make peace. It can also be about headspace, and that leads us to number 2. Number 2, meditate with crystals. Meditating helps us go within to find more peace, more love, and more clarity on life. And crystals, they carry high vibrations, so they can help raise our vibrations and facilitate a higher level of awareness, making our meditations even more powerful. For example, amethysts can help us let go of the past, the stress, the negative emotions we've been holding on to, and they can also help open up our intuition. And you can also use crystals that carry that fiery sun-like energy, crystals that help you see that fire in your heart, or crystals that help ignite your fire from within. For example, citrines, sunstones, bloodstones, garnets, rubies, and turquoise. Number 3. Make a Bridget's cross. This is a fun and easy holiday DIY. Now, traditionally, these were made of reeds, rushes, straws, or leaves, but a lot of people live in the city and don't have access to those things. So you can, be creative, find something you can bend and reshape. I made mine out of pipe cleaners, and I'll put a link to one of the tutorials I found on YouTube in the description below, so you can go check it out if you want to know how to make one. Number 4, make a Brigid doll or Brighty doll. A Brigid doll is a small corn husk doll created in the image of Bridget. You can dress it in white cloth and decorate it with pretty spring flowers and elements that remind you of spring, the sun, fertility, and new life. Number 5, color correspondences. Now, there are 2 ways you can go about this. Route number 1, wear and use things that have colors that remind you of the element fire and the sun. Shades of yellow, shades of orange, and shades of red. Route number 2, use colors that have that fresh spring new life vibe. White, green, and those pastel flowery colors. Number 6, write a poem. Since Bridget is also the goddess of poetry, you can honor her and celebrate spring by writing a poem or reading a poem about spring. And if poetry is just not your thing, it's all good. You can express your creativity in other ways, such as drawing something or singing songs that remind you of new beginnings, new life, and spring. Number 7, decorate your home. Decorate your home with Bridget's crosses, a Brighty doll, things that represent the element fire and the sun and light in general. You can also use pretty flowers like snowdrops or other spring flowers. And I feel that scents are also a part of home decoration, because scents help set the tone and vibe of a space. When you're doing spring cleaning, for example, you can use incense to help cleanse the energy of your space. You can also use incense to help attract or activate positive energies for your living space. Number 8, the one we've all been waiting for, holiday food. Eat seeds and dairy products. You can eat cheese, drink goat's milk. You can bake cookies, breads, cakes with seeds inside. And if you can't bake, just buy some. And eating seasonal food is always a good idea, but I'm not gonna suggest any specific seasonal food because I want you to do some homework to research like what's a seasonal food in your local area. And if you know, comment down below. What are some seasonal vegetables and fruits that grow in your part of the world? Number 9, plant seeds. Literally and metaphorically. Plant seeds of herbs, flowers, trees, or plants you like in your garden. Plant seeds in your mind. Set intentions, set goals. What do you want? And make sure it's what you want, not what your environment or people around you expects of you. Gain clarity on that. And I strongly suggest writing it down. And I said write, not type. Write it down, pen to paper. More neurons are involved and it's more powerful this way. Then take the first few steps towards your goals. Number 10, candles and lights. Incorporate candles into your spell work and rituals. And you can also use color correspondences when you're picking what color candles you want to use for your ritual. You can use yellow, orange, red, white, green candles. And in the old days, people used to light a candle in every room of the house as a recognition and appreciation for the growing light. But if you're concerned about, fire hazard, you can do it like I do. I turn on the lights in every room in the apartment I live in. So there you have it, 10 ways to celebrate Imbolc. Let me know in the comments below, how do you celebrate Imbolc? And if you don't celebrate Imbolc, how do you celebrate the coming of spring? I mean, in your culture or the area you're living in. Let's educate one another so we can all appreciate and celebrate spring in all kinds of fun, interesting ways. And this is going to be part of a series about Sabbats and how to celebrate them. So if you want to learn a bit more about Sabbats and celebrations, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. And until then, live from the heart and be the magic you wish to see in this world. Bye!